The president arrested. Trump intervention as global bodies celebrate in a grand style, including Nigeria. My people, I tell you, is who said that because he is a president that he cannot be arrested? Who said so? Who said because he's a president that he has the power, the power to undo? Who said so? But in this very case, the truth has finally shown itself. It has shown itself. It has proved himself. And now everyone have seen the nyash of the what? Of the fowl. Make una no mind my people because I now saw the talk. I am talking about the person of Barack Obama. Barack Obama is the former president of the United States of America. In fact, I don't want to just loud this. I want you to pay attention to the reason for his arrest, who arrested him, and why he was arrested. This is why I keep telling Nigerian government that we must be careful, especially when it comes to US. US is a world power, and once they decide to use their power on you, they will use it and they will exercise it and they will do it clearly without anyone's interference. Please pay attention to the president of the United States, Donald Trump, and how he made this to happen. Please, I know you are very busy. Pay
know they're true, so we're very proud of you, Tulsi. They cheated so badly, and ultimately it led to a loss in 2020, and it shouldn't have been a loss. It was a big victory because he's been, what a great guy. At the VA right now, you have a 92% approval rating. That's not bad. Let's see if you can get it up a little bit. Who are the 8%, right? But he's working on it. He is working on it. He's incredible. What a job. Thank you, Doug. What a great job you're doing. Appreciate it. As well as EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin. Where's Lee? This guy. People don't know. He was a great lawyer, like top of the line, and then he became a congressman in a race that he had no chance to win. He won, and was a congressman like for 6 years or something, and was highly respected. And then he took a shot at running for governor of New York, even though people said it was almost impossible to even think about, and he almost won. He came so close, almost won. And I appointed him as the environmental czar. She's our environment czar. And what a job, secretary on the cabinet. He's got everything. And the job he's been doing is incredible because we have $16 trillion so far invested in our country. We've never had anything even close. And this is just really in the last 4 months, not 6 months. That's when we started accepting things and getting things going and getting them rock and rolling. And Lee is getting the permits for people so fast. You know, the biggest problem they had is we can't build if you're not going to give us the permits, or if it's going to take 9 years to get a permit and they get rejected. You know, they'd wait 9, 10, 12 years to do environmental impact statements, and at the end of 12 years, they'd get a rejection, 3-2. You know, they gave their lives to it. We don't do that anymore. He does it within weeks, and we really appreciate Lee. He's got an incredible staff, and we appreciate the job he's done. He's an unbelievable guy. OMB Director Russ Fort is nobody knows the finances of this country. And the waste, fraud, and abuse better than Russell. So, Russell, I want to thank you for doing such a great job. You're really in there fighting, and really was a big help during this whole situation that we had, Tom, right, with Russ, when we had to know the numbers. There's nobody that knows them better. He lives with them. Director of National Intelligence. Oh, where's Tulsi? She's like hotter than everybody. She's the hottest one in the room right now because she found out. With certainty, I think we knew it before, in all fairness, Tulsi, but now you have certainty. She has all the documents. She has everything that you need, and she found out that Barack Hussein Obama led a group of people and they cheated in the elections, and they cheated without question. It's not even a quote. Would you say there's even a little question there, Tulsi? She says no. And you found things that nobody thought we'd ever find. And I'm very happy and very honored to have you with us. She's right now, by far, Speaker, she's hotter than you right now, Speaker. She's the hottest person in the room right now, Speaker. So, Tulsi, great job, and I know you have a lot more coming. She told me you've seen nothing yet. So I heard those rumors about you, but now I know they're true. So we're very proud of you, Tulsi. They cheated so badly, and ultimately it led to loss in 2020. And it shouldn't have been a loss. It was a big victory. We won by a lot. We had to do it again. But if I thought we lost, I would never have run again. And this is a far more consequential election than it would have been if we did. That's the only thing I can say in favor of it.
My people, that is Donald Trump for you. This guy, a very strong guy. It's a very big arrest he has just put up right now. In the history of US, he is the only president that has succeeded in arresting a former president, and he did it without any war attached. You see how smooth he did what he did. And you see, being an intelligent and a brave president, Trump made it very clear, given his reasons and with facts. You can hear him say it. You can hear him say it, that he cheated. He cheated not just during the election that made him president, but also after the election, and throughout his administration, he kept cheating until he finished his administration. So that is why it is very, very clear and very, very clear that Nigerian government must be very careful when it comes to issue concerning Donald Trump. When Donald Trump, steps into Nigeria, believe me, you will not believe what is going to happen. Just like one of my commenters will always say, he said, Oga, I beg, take him easy, because I know Donald Trump, once he step his feet here, Nigerian government may not be able to withstand it. So I believe Donald Trump cannot step his feet in Nigeria. Okay, if he says so, just wait and see how he does it. Because you cannot predict people like Donald Trump. Believe me. See what he's doing in the US. Who believe that Donald Trump is going to dismiss those aids Nigerian government are getting? Who believes it? Who in the history of the United States of Nigeria, in the United States, and no president have been able to dismiss these aids, but Donald Trump came and dismissed it, giving one very tangible reason. I tell you, Donald Trump, anything he wants to do, he will do it having a very befitting reason. Do you understand now? And that is one thing I must tell you. And now that he has done this, I tell you that other leaders, corrupt leaders, will now, sit up and know their place. My dear listeners, if I tell you that I am not impressed in what has just happened right now and in the news that I've just gotten, I'll tell you that I'm a liar. Now, this is a message to our president. This is a message to all our corrupt leaders around. This is a message to those who are doubting Thomases and believing that no matter what, that they have the power to to oppress people, that they are above the law. Imagine. So with this, I must tell you that the truth has finally surfaced itself without time wasting. Congratulations, Donald Trump, for this very action. I must say thank you so much, because people of your caliber are very, very few to get. They are very few to get. I'm telling you. All right, my dear listeners, I would like your opinion to start rolling in. Start rolling in your opinion, because I would like to see them. I love reading comments. Send your comments. I will respond swiftly. It is swift. I tell you, it's a promise. Thank you so much for the time spent. Thank you so much for the understanding you've given to this very channel. Thank you so much, because it is just because of you that I am still here. Thank you so much. I beg, don't be offended if you have spent any data listening to this news, because information, they say, is wealth, is power, and it is richness. Thank you so much. See you some other time. This is the Lord TV.